all the way back to day one. I need you to crawl again. I don't want you running no more. He stopped me. He made me crawl. He broke me down. When I thought I had nothing is when everything was given to me. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Crystal Perkins, CEO and founder of Perkins Marketing, and today I'm going to be talking about my story. So what I mean by my story is what got me to where I am today. Not exactly how did I get started or who introduced me to drop shipping or internet marketing. I'm going to talk about what motivates me, what keeps me going, and what happened to me that brought me to this point of where I'm standing right now. Because obviously I didn't wake up one day and just say, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be an internet marketer. I'm gonna teach people how to make money online. I'm gonna start marketing online and advertising from Facebook or Bing or Pinterest or whatever I use at the time. I had a plan, and that plan was to be a makeup artist and be an esthetician and one day open my own salon. Now, of course, I still wanna open my own salon, but the dream is different. I don't want to be in the salon working at this point. Now I want to own the salon. Okay, so the original plan. I got married October 11th, 2013. Me and my husband were together for 2 years prior, and he decided that he wanted to join the military. The jobs that he was getting, the warehouse jobs, they just were not taking him where he wanted to go, and he wanted to take his career to the next level, so he decided to go ahead and join the military. Of course, he got in, and we were stationed in Colorado Springs. So once we were stationed in Colorado Springs, of course, that's where I moved. I'm gonna go wherever he goes. So I decided to leave my life in Florida and go and start a new life in Colorado. At that time, I wanted to be a makeup artist. I was working in call centers, just customer service, sales, what have you. I wanted to be a makeup artist, so I was in school for aesthetics. I wanted to be an esthetician. Those of you who don't know what that is, it's like facials and makeup and microblading, lash extensions. Those people are estheticians. They go to school to get certified as esthetician, and that's what I wanted to do. Microblading, lash extensions, makeup, whatever. So I had been in school for a while, working for a while. My husband was in the military, and something terrible happened. He had a random drug test and he failed for marijuana, and he was released from the military. While they were deciding on if they were going to release him and then pay for us to go back to Florida, it was hard. It was very, very hard. And anyone who was my friend at the time and who was there for me, and you're watching this, I really want to thank you, because that was one of the hardest times in my life, was to watch my husband work so hard for something and it be snatched away from him for something that's so minor. And just, I mean, there's people in the military who do heroin. I mean, they test positive for coke, Molly. I mean, just weed is just right here. These pill heads and all this, they test positive 3 or 4 times and they're still in the military. And my husband, who in 2 years was already almost a E5, about to be a sergeant, about to go to all and get all of these things and all of these awards and warrior camp and all these things, just snatched away from him just because somebody wanted to make an example out of him. At the time that he was going to court and talking to sergeants and trying to, you know, keep his position in the military, they were slowly like decreasing his pay. And at the time, I was trying to be in school more than working. So I was working in school full-time and working part-time. So my income wasn't really helping us. So he tried to get another job once he was released, because he was released. And in Colorado, he tried to get another job, and I tried to get a better job. But the amount of bills that we had at the time, we could afford, because he had so much money coming from the military, and then to have that just taken away from us, we couldn't really afford to live the way we were living before, and a lot of things that we had before, we had to give up, including our home. We couldn't afford to pay our bills anymore. So with the job that I had and the job that he had, we could not afford everything that we had prior to him being released from the military. So we decided that we would come back to Florida. Also one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I love Florida, don't get me wrong, but this is where I'm from, and I've had a lot of heartbreak and bad relations and bad friendships and just hardship that went on here, and I really felt like I left that in my rear view and I wouldn't have to go back here unless I came to visit my mother for holidays, or I could fly her out to me. So it was bittersweet having to drive from Colorado all the way to Florida, move in with my mother, which I'm so thankful for, because without her, I would not be where I am right now. Let's just get one thing straight. If my mother was not there to pick us up when we fell, I would not be here. Everything that we tried was not working. There was one job that I wanted really, really bad, and I finally got the interview for it. I even knew the manager there, and she told me, she's like, I know you got it. You are the best person for this job. Like, you're already in school for this. You already have the look for this. Like, you are meant to work here. It was a place called Beauty Bar out in Colorado Springs, and it's just like, I didn't get the job, and that is what really like made me feel like I'm not meant to be here anymore. Like, this is not my path. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, no matter how bad I wanted it, I had been working on that for years, and it was not meant for me. So when I got here, a good friend of mine got me an interview at her job, AAA, and I got the job and I started working there immediately. I went over to a school similar to the one that I was going to in Colorado to get my credits transferred and everything so that I could get back in school. And yeah, I'm back in Florida, hating life, working at AAA. And then at the end of my training at AAA, they gave me this crazy schedule that was like 2:30 a.m. to like 9:30 a.m. Just something crazy. It was probably like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and then with Sunday off and a Thursday off. It was just a crazy schedule. And it was just like, I can't work this schedule. Like, this is insane. So then I even took a lower pay grade. So now I'm making $8.50 an hour. So my life is just basically falling apart right in front of me. Like, to you guys, you seen this motivated, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna have this job, if that doesn't work, this is gonna work. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna try that. That's what you guys saw. It's like, hey, I'm here now. Okay, that didn't work, I'm at Ulta now. Okay, now I'm working at Ulta, guys. Like, I'm actually out here doing this. And it's like, to y'all, it looked so good. It was just like, oh man, like, I just love the fact that you can keep going. And on the inside, I was dying. Literally dying. I mean, my anxiety is through the roof because of all the things that I've been through. Depression. I mean, it's just, there's so much that comes with trying to chase your dreams and being told no, 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 no. 50 doors just keep slamming in your face, and you find yourself back at your mom's house, no job, no degree yet, and you're just like, what have I been working towards all these years? I am back at square one. So I'm at Ulta, and a friend of mine keeps posting like all this money and stuff that they're making online, and like all this stuff about internet marketers and all these other internet marketers that they know, and I'm just like, like, what is this about? So fast forward, we go into business together. We create this Shopify that made all of this money, and both of us are able to quit our jobs. No longer working, no longer depending on anyone, complete financial freedom. So the point of my story is to let you know that just because you work on something for so long and you think that's what you're meant to be doing, or you think that's how you're supposed to get there, does not mean that that's a path that you're meant to take. I still have the same goals. The way I'm going to get there has changed. My path has changed. I'm still gonna own that salon one day. Before, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna become an esthetician, then I'm gonna start doing eyelash extensions, and I'm gonna move up, then I'll have my own booth, then I'll have my own salon. See, now I'm in a position where I can actually just open that salon. I can go to any city I want, find the best hairstylist, find the best microblading, find the best lash extensions, find the best makeup artist, hire all those girls, open an entire location, and have an entire salon. Right now, I'm able to do that because I was sent back to Florida. Because God let me know, hey, Colorado is not where you're meant to be. That is not how you're going to get there. You need to go back to Florida. You need to go all the way back to day one. I need you to crawl again. I don't want you running no more. He stopped me. He made me crawl. He broke me down. When I thought I had nothing is when everything was given to me. Everything I needed to succeed was given to me when I thought I had nothing. So I want you to stay motivated. Every time a door closes, I want you to keep going. That is not the door for you. Turn around, go back, start over, because there's nothing wrong with starting over. Everybody acts like starting over is the hardest thing in the world. There's nothing wrong with that. I came all the way back to Florida, started over, ended up with my own business, multiple businesses. My husband doesn't even have to go and work anymore. Now we work on our business together. That is what the dream is. That is financial freedom. You don't have to do it the way that they said. You don't have to go to school. And even if that's what you want to do, that's fine too, because I still want to go back to school. I still have certain certifications in digital marketing and internet marketing and everything like that. So guys, to go ahead and wrap this up, I just really wanted to come on here today and just tell you guys, because I was talking with a friend of mine yesterday, and everyone just keeps having this same story for me. Like, I've been at this job for so long and I really thought I was going to move up, and I did move up. I was promoted a few times, but it's just not what I wanted. It's still not what I wanted. So it's like, I just wanted to share, because I share my story with those friends that come to me and feel like that. So I share my story and I say, hey, you know, I was there too, and that's when I found what I was really meant to do. So I just wanted to come on here, and anybody who needed to hear this, even if it's one person, you needed to hear this, and I just wanted to come on here and tell you and let you know that it's okay to go backwards, and it's okay to start over. Not to be cliche, but you know the saying how you have to pull an arrow back before it can actually fly? Like, it's okay if you're being pulled back, because you are about to take off full speed and get everything that you need in order to be successful. So if this video helped you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know your story. Let me know what it is that motivates you, what keeps you going. And even if you haven't had that breakthrough yet, just let me know where you are right now. And you know, we can get through this together. And I'm just really glad that you guys are here to support me, and that you guys supported me while I was going through all that. So those of you who can kind of put the pieces together, like, oh, I remember this, oh, I remember that. So I really appreciate you guys, and I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that and share my story, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.